Okay, so I want to comment on the whole Ari Lennox situation where she was like Martin, came off colorist, or it was colorism on Martin with the character Pam.
I remember, and I didn't like that. But like, so I feel conflicted because while I feel like the show is incredible, and I feel like Martin is a legendary show, and all of the actors and Tommy and like everybody, like legendary, amazing, like I adore them all. Like you have no idea. And I adore Martin. Like I adore him. It just would piss me off. Like the joking on Pam. I just didn't like that, you know? Like I'll always kind of feel a way about that.
And here's my thoughts on that. Now I watched it, Martin. We watched it as a kid growing up, but I watched it Martin as an adult twice. The first time I watched it, I ain't gonna hold you. I did get Colorist vibe at first, but then I had to think about it. The second time around I watched it, I had a different outlook on it. So the second time around, I don't feel like Martin was colorist at all, because you have to think about it like this. The storyline for Martin season 1 was that Martin is not good enough for Gina. Everybody in Gina's camp was saying, like, Martin is not good enough for you. Like, why is he with this nigga? He a bum. He's just a radio, bum. Like, why are you with him? Everyone gave him that attitude, including Pam. Watch the pilot. The first scene of Pam and Martin, Pam started with Martin. So setting the tone of the first episode, Pam already gave up the attitude like ugh. And Martin got little man syndrome, so he like, ugh, back at you with your motherfucking BDB. Get your motherfucking homegirl before she get dealt with. That's why you ain't got no man. And I have to think about his clapbacks at Pam. It was never about her skin tone. It was never about her features. It was always about her BDB, her breath, and how she ain't got no man. And the character Martin is so arrogant, you never really think about it like that. It's like he's defending himself. And then it got to the point, that's how him and Pam, show love to each other. They roast each other. Every time they see each other, they're like, okay, I'm gonna roast out of you. All right, I'm gonna roast out of you. And then, but they have a mutual respect there, is that when somebody tried to disrespect the Pam in Martin's face, he shut that down. Same thing with Pam. When someone tried to disrespect Martin, she shut that down. And let's not act like they did not make the Pam character desirable. Pam looked it good in every other scene. Tommy and both Cole wanted Pam, and Pam was like, ugh, 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 low lives, ugh. And also, I want to say this: it's not like Martin didn't joan on Gina too. He joaned on Gina's head. Cole got talked about because he was stupid. Martin because his ears, and Tommy because he ain't got no job. So when you bring those factors up and think about it from everybody's point of view, it did not come off colors at all whatsoever. But this is something that I do not like as a, Martin fan. I hate how y'all try to put the characters Pam and Gina against each other. Why can't you just compliment the character Pam like Pam? Pam fashion was cute. Pam was pressure. Pam was fine. Why is it that, oh, Pam was better than Gina? Oh, I don't know what Marbles was at because I wanted Pam. Forget about Pam. It's like, what? Like, just give Pam Tashina Harder her flowers as how she's a beautiful woman. Why do we have to put out another black woman? Because at the end of the day, Gina, Tisha Campbell is another black woman. Why do we have two black women against each other? Just uplift Pam, Tashina Arnold, and call it a day. Like, what? And I want to end off this video with giving Tashina Arnold, Tisha Campbell their flowers, because iconic. Give flowers where props is due. Two iconic actresses in the sitcom game. I mean, from Everybody Hate Chris to My Wife and Kids, like, give flowers. They really awesome, reinvented. That's why I say it's not, they beat the odds of not just being, oh, Pam and Gina. No, that's Rochelle and that's Jay. Like, that's why you have to learn their name. When an actress in a sitcom game has played multiple characters to the point it's like, damn, I gotta learn your name. Tisha Campbell. I'm still here, Tashina Arnold. Like, you gotta give credit where credit is due. Tashina Arnold in The Neighborhood. Like, give props where props is due. I also want to give Carl Anthony Payne II, his flowers too as Cole, because rewatching the second time around, I never really realized how Cole was always the person Martin called when he was down. Like, every time Martin was down and he needed some help, he never called it Tommy. He called it Cole. And Cole was always there for him. Always real friend. Real friend. He may have been dumb sometimes. He may have been up at certain time periods. But when Martin really needed him, Cole would literally drop everything and help him out. Literally. Overall, I can still watch Martin over and over, and I learn something new every time. Can't wait to watch it for the third time around as an adult. Now, the one show I cannot watch ever as an adult because it's just like you snotty nose. It's Moesha. I can't get into Moesha as an adult. I'm gonna be really honest. I can't. I can get into the Parkers still because it's like, girl, why is he running after this man? But it's still funny. But it's just like Moesha, I can't. After the character Kim Parker got gone and it got to the Darien years, I can't. Well, that's the end of this video. I am over. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe if you're on YouTube, follow if you're on TikTok. Bye. We're better.